I'm Eleftheria, and in this video I'm visiting Methoni Castle, one of the largest and best preserved medieval fortresses in Greece. As I approach the castle, I see the entrance. It is in the middle of the northern side, and it is reached by a stone bridge with 14 arches. The bridge was built over by the moat in 1829 by French engineers who accompanied General Mason during the liberation of Greece. Standing at the southwestern tip of the Peloponnese, the castle occupied a strategic position on the sea routes between Venice and the eastern Mediterranean. The fortress took its present form during the Venetian period, although the history of Methoni goes much further back. Passing through the entrance, the first gate leads to a domed passage. From here, the road continues through a second gate and then a third before opening into the interior of the fortress. One of the most recognizable monuments inside the castle is Morosini's column, a single block of red granite standing about 4 meters high. During Venetian rule, it was crowned by the winged lion of San Mark, the symbol of the Republic of Venice. The site itself has a much older history. Ancient Methoni, known in antiquity as Pydassos, is mentioned by Homer in the Iliad as one of the 7 cities offered by Agamemnon to Achilles. Just off the coast of the castle lies a submerged Bronze Age settlement dating back 4,000 years, alongside historic shipwrecks, making the surrounding waters a critical underwater archaeological park. Over the centuries, the settlement became an important port before the Venetians transformed it into the powerful fortress we see today. That silver ragwort, there's a lot of it growing inside the castle. And that's caper, a local delicacy. Scattered across the interior are the remains of the houses where the Venetian nobles lived during the castle's prosperous years. Walking through these ruins gives an idea of how large and active this fortified town once was. The castle walls offer breathtaking panoramic views of the Ionian Sea. As you walk along the battlements, you're completely surrounded by a vast, glassy expanse of deep blue water. I'm enjoying this walk so much. And that yellow poppy? After the Greek War of Independence, the French Liberating Corps remained here until 1833. They are credited with building the Church of Santa Sotira, which still stands inside the fortress today. This is the interior of the church. There were a lot of pigeons there. Now moving on towards the Bourtzi. Nearby are the remains of the Turkish baths, a reminder that the castle continued to serve as an important military and administrative center during the Ottoman rule. The characteristic dome roofs of these bathhouses feature a series of small, intentional holes. See how they look inside. These openings originally served a vital practical purpose, acting as skylights to illuminate the interior with natural light while simultaneously allowing excess steam and heat to escape from the hot rooms below. Today, these distinctive punctures create dramatic beams of light inside the ruins, offering a stark and beautiful glimpse into the engineering and daily life of the Ottoman era. Well, since I'm a massage instructor, it is fascinating for me to see the spa habits of other times and cultures. Ahead is my first view of Bourtzi. A stone paved path crosses a small bridge to the fortified islet. This place is associated with one of the darkest moments in the castle's history, where many soldiers and inhabitants of Methoni were killed when the Ottomans captured the fortress in 1500. I'm crossing over to Bourtzi. Bourtzi was used at different times as a prison and consists of a two-story octagonal tower. I'm actually so excited I'm going to go there. Each level of Bourtzi has a parapet with bastions, while the tower is topped by a round dome. In fact, this iconic Bourtzi Tower served as a notorious place of execution and brutal prison during the periods of Ottoman rule. On the lower floor was a cistern that supplied water to the garrison. Actually, the underground cisterns scattered through Methoni Castle were the ultimate lifeline for the fortress during its many centuries of warfare. I'm going up the stairs. This must have been indeed a horrible prison. Now it is time to go back. As I leave Methoni Castle, it's easy to understand why this fortress played such an important role for centuries. Its walls have witnessed Venetian rule, Ottoman conquest, liberation, and countless journeys across the Mediterranean, making it one of Greece's most remarkable historic sites. While there is an entrance fee to access the archaeological site, the ticket price is absolutely worth it for the sheer scale of history and scenery you get to explore inside. Allow at least 90 minutes to visit Methoni Castle, and be sure to wear sunscreen and a hat during the hot summer months. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to Lefteria Travels for more adventures.